hey, and all those other greetings of adventurers. I'm the one, the only, Jake Spence, welcoming you guys back to Mario Kart DS. In the previous episode, we went through the Shell Cup and blazed through it, ribcage and all. Didn't lose our heads at all. Maybe a bit of salt. There. But yeah, today we're going to be jumping into the Banana Cup. Cup. And who better than to pick than a character that drives a rhinoceros? Because rhinoceroses love bananas. Yes. Okay, we have the Rambi Rider and we have the Standard. Honestly, I do like the look of the Standard. His is the color of a banana. I thought it was going to be brown, to be honest. I thought it was going to fit his color scheme, but no, it works. But yeah, I think it's something that we should do. Use the Rambi Rider because they have their unique cars and they actually look really cool. I know I haven't always been using them, but I've been trying to vary because the Standard card also should get some love. Oh, and I forgot to look at the tracks. Well, it'll be a surprise to you. It'll be a surprise to me. But SNES Donut Plains have seen from the original, but also I've seen from 8? No, that was the third one. See, that's the thing. SNES ones get very confusing to me. Just for that sheer fact that because they're always numbered and they're fairly similar, they look the same. They're just different layouts. So it's very easy to lose track of them. We also aren't going to have a lot of acceleration, so yeah, it's going to be a bit hard if we get hit or if, we just mess up entirely. Or we just take the ugliest turn. Gosh, that turn just said, mirror, mirror of them all, who's the ugliest on the track? I said that wrong, but the mirror said you, and the turn went home crying. Well, it would have, but A, it's already home, and B, movements can't walk. What? Dude, she just dodged that green shell. I was so stunned that Zeus came and shocked me just to make sure I was grounded. Ha ha ha! Lightning humor! Ha ha ha! Science rules, guys. That's what Bill Nye told me. He taught me everything I know about science. I mean, that's partially true. Did you guys ever see Bill Nye in school? I feel like a lot of people did, because whenever he gets brought up, people are like, dude, Bill Nye's great! You know? Taught me all this stuff about science. But then all I remember is, the sound effects, now that I think about it. I don't actually remember an episode specifically about Bill Nye. I just remember the Fever Dream songs. Also the fact that he was in Blind Spot, playing himself. But he was a father to one of the characters, so very interesting. Because I don't think a lot of shows do that either. Where it's okay, here's a fictional character that's playing themselves, but then they're also a fictional character. You know, because, I mean, yeah, they do have play yourself and they have, a different personality and, jokes, but, not, an entirely different lineage. Because he had his own daughter that pretty sure wasn't his actual daughter. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, that's actually kind of neat. But hey, we only have so much knowledge here. On the Jake Spence channel, we give you half the knowledge for half the fun. It's just like my gameplay. I always say, I never promise good gameplay, just gameplay. At this point, I should probably try to make a shirt of that. I'm also realizing my rival is Peach in the Sunday Driver car. which is hilarious because I was complaining about how slow it was. And now it feels so much faster than me, and I'm like, mate, really? God, I'm also getting screwed by a snowman. Yeah, and I do remember this one from the 64, and also Tour, because I know they recently added it to Tour. The backwards one from Tour is actually really fun. That's a really cool one. They had that one for ranked a few times. And I want to say they may have remade it in another game, but I don't remember. If they did, I'm genuinely having a blank. Oh, dude, Blue Shell! God, I cannot believe at 50cc I'm happy to see blue shells. This is so weird. But I mean, I guess to be fair, when you're bad at the game, that is literally what blue shells are for. And for most of the Mario Kart games that I've played, I'm at least competent in them to where I usually get screwed up by the blue shell instead of being saved by it. But DS seems to be a bit of a different story. If I ever get to doing Wii, then trust me, I'll have a problem there. But I only recently 100% in my childhood file for Wii. So doing it again on a Let's Play, I'm not really sure. And also I did Double Dash with Brandon, and a part of me is like, I would love to do Double Dash, or I'd love to do Wii with somebody. Probably Brandon, but for some weird reason you can't do Grand Prix with multiple people, but only on Wii. Because for any other game, well, I guess except for DS maybe? Because you can Land Connect, but I don't think you can Grand Prix for this. But it at least makes sense to where you can. 7 I'm not sure on. You might be able to. Oh, I do my banana? But hey, guess what? I can have a free hand for the item. And as I did that, I quickly realized you have to drive with that hand! On 10 and 2 of the analog stick spins. Pay very close attention. Not just to the road, but to the steering wheel. It doesn't get a lot of attention. At least, yeah, it's a fair amount, but whatever. But yeah, especially if we're going to be driving in a blizzard, I really should make sure. Oh, who built a snowman here? Poor little Jimmy from the village. I was the one snowman he was able to build throughout the entire winter, and I just ran it over. All the village kids are going to make fun of him, and I feel bad. Donkey Kong's going to have to buy like a nice box of chocolates and an apology card. Be like, I'm sorry, little Jimmy. I didn't mean to run over your snowman. I was blinded by a squid when I was driving on a racetrack, and it just came out of nowhere, man. Poor old Jimmy. Poor old Jimmy. Had a rough year too. We're not going to talk about his rough year. I don't think it's really nice to run over his snowman and then talk about his personal life on camera. That would just be a low blow, man. Such a low blow. So instead, we're going to go to Bowser's Castle 2. Much like Peach's Castle? Yes. The famous Mario... The famous Mushroom Kingdom Castle set. The Reese's Pieces Castles. No. But much like Peach's Castle, Bowser has just a ton of them over the Mushroom Kingdom. Which means that there's probably a good, 25-50% of the world that's just Peach's Castle and Bowser's Castle, and everybody's just chill with it. They're like, this is fine. It'd be nice if Bowser actually paid taxes, though. He's always using that for... Oh, that was a mushroom cut. See, I didn't realize that because I'm not smart enough to realize this. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the tour one. So they must have gotten rid of that part. Or it's because I saw the trick one so many times that it just didn't register. But that's whatever. Dude, I gotta get past Wario's funeral procession over here. It's got like a old-timey Cadillac or something. Dude, I don't care who's following you right now. Between that and Peach's car, like, what's going on, man? All these old-timey stuff. And we're not even going through the village, we're just going through this. Oh, you know what? Maybe the village is actually Delfino Square. See, lore building. Lore building. Oh my god, Peach almost just squished me. If y'all were wondering why there hasn't been a DK game in years, that would be why. Because Donkey Kong was being treated in the hospital from Peach's crushing car! Peach, no! Don't do this to me. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're an AI, when you get inked, you're like, whoa, where do I go? I don't understand. How do I control my car? Whoa! But me, no, I'm just like, okay, guess I can look at the map. Not sure if they're affected in any other games though, but I'm sure there's a few that it does actually affect them. Okay, green shell. Okay, what's the point of having a green shell or a banana if it's actually not going to protect me? Like, come on, man. I'm all about certainties. I'm all about security. And every time I'm like, I am securely safe, the game is like, are you sure about that? And I'm like, John Cena, where did you come from? Why are you in Mario Kart DS? And if somebody hasn't modded John Cena Mario Kart DS, there you go. Now you have a reason to. For a stupid joke. There's the finish line. There's the finish line. Let's go. We've got one more race. I have no idea what it is. So far, a decent cup. It's the funniest thing about Bowser's Castle and Banana Cup, but... Baby Park! Yeah, that's right. And then they made it worse in this one. They made it worse because now it's 5 laps. And you don't have the special items. See, the reason I don't like it in Mario Kart 8 is because you have a fence in between the middle, and you don't have Bowser shells, so it's not as fun. I would say, like, oh yeah, it would be great to see it return in Tour, but actually, I don't want to see that either. Because, like, the controls for that wouldn't be great. Oh, sure, the one time the red shell hit dead on. Okay, I can't be too upset because I got a perfect banana snake. The fact I got it on Baby Park, too. That just makes it even better. No matter what, though, the music will always be a timeless classic. And I will give at least a leg up to Mario Kart 8 for its Baby Park because they made it beautiful. They at least gave you a reason to look at it. And there's 12 people on that one, so I guess technically it is more hectic. Because right now we're kind of just cruising. Not that I mind it. But definitely doesn't feel Baby Park material. And we almost just stopped Luigi into his own bomb. Ah, dude, that would have been funny. Oh, that would have been great, dude. Not for Luigi, though. Luigi would have been at the bed next to DK, being like, why? Why a DK? And DK would have been like, well, at least you didn't get crushed by a car. Well, I get, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. Cartoon violence-wise. I mean, if we're going cartoon violence-wise, you do get flattened by a car. And for a bomb, they do usually shake it off in cartoons. So from cartoon logic, DK's is worse. Don't blame me, blame Looney Tunes. That's the logic I'm going off of. And that logic is the law. That's where they learn everything in physics class. They just watch Looney Tunes all day. We got the Leaf Cup, which for a long time was just a plain leaf instead of like a Tanuki tail, and it always felt really weird until they were finally like, oh look, we can use this as a power-up. It's like, yeah, you could have done this before. It was a missed opportunity. Because you also could have just used another Mario item, but you just went with a leaf. Why? It's weird. It's very bizarre. But anyway, though, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share us out with that button on love. Brother, mother, sister, father, iguana. And don't forget to hit that good old friendly subscribe button to make my numbers raise up. As I've been saying, I don't like saying it because I don't like to pressure it, but it's also important to mention because I've watched some channels that I've really enjoyed, and I've watched like 30 of their videos, and every time I forget to hit it, and then they say, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this person. I want to see more. I don't want it to end, and I'll hit subscribe. So there you go. Got it. And every time I mention it, I'm gonna ramble into that, and I'm sorry. It's the guilt in me. Anyway, though, guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Keep each other safe. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see the playlist for this series, as well as a fun video, and if you scroll your eyes over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see a video from my archives, or some such thing that I've decided to put there. Anyway, though, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time.